So, joined pitchside by Alex after an emphatic win tonight at Keynsham. It was a tighter game, I think, than probably the scoreline suggests, would you not think? I mean, there were some periods of pressure from them and some good play all round.
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. I quite enjoyed it. It was two sides who really had a go. Yeah, we rode a luck at times. I think that 4-0 scoreline does flatter us a little bit. So it's hard to stand here and say it was a really professional performance, because I thought we gifted them a few opportunities that I think they squandered a few. But in all, I felt relatively comfortable in the game, and I think it was just that quality in both boxes that shone through, which is something we haven't really said enough of this season. But you know, we're starting to create a bit of a solid base now. That's 3 clean sheets in the last 4, which is encouraging, because that's the way we need to move forward. There's been a real focus on that over the last few weeks, because we have been conceding too many goals. So
it's felt like a shift since the beginning of the month when we were having those issues around conceding, and it does seem to be. It felt much more solid tonight. I mean, the whole back 4 seemed to move in a much more solid line, and although they had chances, it did feel reasonably comfortable.
Yeah, it was, and we've worked really hard on defending. Not just set pieces, but in general play, being really structured and organised. That's not just defensively, like the back 4 or back 3, whatever we decide to play. It's everyone in the team sort of doing their job and making sure we don't get runners. But you know, James Dunning goal was outstanding again for us today. He's filled in, gives us real confidence. He swept really well, and it was just we did the basics well, and that's what I think the key message was today. We did the basics really well, and it probably just earned us the right to go and win the game quite comfortably. We were solid, and then we let our forwards go and win us the game. And you know, we got someone like Ethan Feltham, in the form of his life at the moment. And
I was going to say there were some wonder strikes there. I managed to catch the free kick on the video clip, so anyone can watch that on the Twitter feed. But there was a couple of ridiculous strikes from him tonight. Really.
Yeah, he's been fantastic for us in the last few months. He's simplified his game. He's started to understand what he's good at, and we need to keep him grounded, because when he can get carried away, so we need to keep him on the side. But he's doing really well at the moment. So when you've got players on the side like that who are scoring goals, you know you're going to score them. You're going to win football matches. So we've just got to keep the shut. We've got the players who can do that. See you later, Alex. Have a good one. So in all, positive performance. 3 points was key today. Absolutely. Clean sheet is a massive bonus. Take it easy.
And how does that take us forward to the weekend? Another one coming up, a different kind of test away, obviously.
Yeah, it is. It's Sherborne now is a nice game, because we've got a bit of confidence going into it off the back of 4 goals and a clean sheet. So we've now starting to get a few bodies back. We saw Callum Eastwood come back into the side today.
Yeah, very encouraging.
Frustratingly, we lose Alex Cam and Ethan to suspension, so we've got to tweak it a little bit, but we're hoping to get a few bodies back, which is good, because we've got a busy run in now, and whilst it's looked a bit bleak in terms of numbers, it's starting to look a bit more promising. Still trying to actively recruit, although that's still difficult. But yeah, we'll have to go see where we are for that. Sorry, I've got my games right there. Sherborne's next week, but on Saturday we're home to Ilfracombe, of course we are. But because they come so thick and fast, so it's a good game, because Ilfracombe I like Ilfracombe. They're a good team. They're well coached by Clareman. That will be difficult. We feel like we should have won down there earlier in the season, so we need to try and rectify it. But we've got to put runs together. We've been a bit streaky with the losing run. We now need to go on a streaky winning run as well. So confidence is starting to get there. Moving in the right direction.
It did feel like that tonight. They felt like a bit of a buzz and a bit more nip around the side. So hopefully we can carry that on for the next few weeks.
Yeah, that's the plan. The boys are we've had a couple of tough times, a few tough weeks, but we've stuck together. I feel if we come out of it, which we're still in the process of doing, it will bond us better moving forward. So yeah, it's funny how a week or 2 can change things quite dramatically. Now we're in a bit positive, but we've got to make sure it stays that way.
Absolutely.
So that's the plan.
Great. See you Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.